like probably one of, I'm just going to say northern Pennsylvania because I don't want to say Philly because I don't want to generalize.
Yeah, I don't know the specific region.
But they're definitely
I don't think
not
it's
from
Philly.
Yeah, I don't think it is either. I don't see them at
Philly's not northern as well.
Is it not? Where's
no,
it at?
No, it's
Eastern?
like it's southeast.
South? What?
Yeah, Philly's southeast.
Oh. Why was the drive here for some people so long then?
Pennsylvania's big, man. And
that
the
big?
road is, yeah, it's a long state.
Okay. I'm just, like Ohio is pretty long in terms of, like, verticality, but I didn't think, like, horizontally it was that long. As we're going to head into the set, Battlefield for Nathaniel here. Yeah. Onex will have to start watching out for a lot of these Sheik drag downs here. Terry not going to be able to use those platforms to their full benefit outside of, like, the go reads and whatnot, but going to see a strong start for Onex here, getting Nathaniel all the way up to 72 with one interaction from Terry.
A little surprised it didn't kill, but I mean,
you spoke it into existence, man.
Yeah, okay, it did kill.
It did kill, you're right.
Cool.
So Nathaniel,
I was right in the end.
Nathaniel going to drop that stock. I mean, the big thing with Sheik Terry, right, is Sheik, generally speaking, doesn't have that kill power. It's often going to come off of those like lengthy edge guards or early down air spikes, as we're going to try and see one there, which is actually going to kill.
SD for an SD. We'll take it. We'll take it.
Yeah, we're all tied up here in a bit of an interesting start to game number one.
Hey, we're back to Smash 4, right? 2 stocks apiece.
Yeah, I mean, this is what you're used to.
Oh, yeah. Exactly.
But Nathaniel doing a great job pressuring Onex off stage here and really prioritizing the stage control no matter what option Onex is throwing out, whether it's the F tilt or the forward airs. Nathaniel just maneuvering so well around Onex's options. We're going to get the tech roll there to catch Onex's option. Onex not really having a chance to land here, and we're wondering, can Onex really start to put on that vocal point advantage state like we saw early on in that stock number one?
Yeah, I think the name of the game here is basically going to be Nathaniel just cannot get touched ever.
Right.
If Nathaniel gets touched twice, you are at kill percent.
Yes.
That is it. Especially with Go up here, it's going to be an uphill battle because Nathaniel needs to find a way to kill. And Sheik not great at that. So you're going to be having to deal... You're going to have to deal with this Go for longer than you're used to, and that means that maybe even just getting touched once by Terry at 64% like this, it means that you're going to be liable to die very early. However, solid kill with the back air there is going to make that a non-issue. Nathaniel off to a decent lead. Onex, though, with ledge control, see if he can seal out the stock and bring this game back to even.
I mean, like, the great thing from Nathaniel here is he's been doing so well with these tomahawks and just mixing up the pressure on Onex. So even though Onex has still been able to get that really high-octane offense with Terry, it's not going to end up mattering if they can't kill Nathaniel, who's been so shifty with the movement, so shifty with these tomahawks, and just overall putting Onex in so many uncomfortable positions with Terry's lack of an unpredictable recovery. Their options are so easy for Sheik to catch that even though the damage isn't high, the positioning is always going to be there. So we're going to see these down tilts really put so much pressure. But that's probably going to be the stock there, as the rising tackle going to take that for Onex, as we're all tied up in stocks.
All tied up in stocks. Percentage lead here for Nathaniel, however, still not going to matter a whole lot until you're actually getting the kill here. Sheik good at racking that up, getting good positioning to get even more, but I mean, someone like Terry is just going to even this up incredibly fast and going to have a little more kill power.
Good down air to tech chase on that, but no, like, as you said, it just doesn't matter. No matter what Nathaniel is doing, Onex is just right there to equalize so consistently. It's just going to take a really good read here. The down air a little bit risky there. Onex not going to get the conversion off of that neutral air there, as
even game.
Even game. Both parties just really trying to find that answer to taking this game number one. Again, so important in these best of threes. Momentum is so important for, like Eddie said, but especially a best of three where you only can really have one mistake. Go online here. Sheik can die to pretty much anything at this point.
Yes.
All it takes is one down tilt from Terry, and that's just going to be the stock here.
A Terry sneeze is going to be enough to take this stock. Goes across the wolf, doesn't quite find it. The up B, is that going to do it? Yes, it is. All righty. Onex makes the comeback, takes game number one here. And something I noticed that was a little bit interesting to me, Dr. Kirby, was I saw a lot of down tilts from Nathaniel. Dr. Kirby?
Yeah,
no Kirby. Sorry,
yeah,
you don't play
okay.
Kirby.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't be ranked as high if you did play Kirby.
That is true.
If I had to guess.
No, not in the Bayonetta region. Not in the Bayonetta region, no.
So the point being that there were a lot of down tilts being used by Nathaniel, and we saw quite a few times Onex was trying to get these grabs to initiate a lot of the combos that we'd see him go for, right? And you can just crouch right under those. It really limits what Terry's able to do, especially because a lot of the kill confirms that we're seeing are jab into
rising
power knuckle,
tackle, or down tilt into rising tackle.
Rising
tackle was really that kill factor in this game.
True, yes.
And I feel like for Onex there, the adjustment that they made to end that game was they parried a lot more stuff, which was able to give them those jabs into the rising tackles. I feel like you could do more of those earlier on so you don't have to worry about getting stuck in a Sheik combo. And again, I don't even think Onex is so worried about it because you're playing a character that can just get 30-40% just like in the nick of time and just really equalize percent so easily.
You have down tilt. You have other ways to hit characters that are low to the ground. Right. Yeah, here we go, game number 2. I'm still a little curious why Battlefield is a stage of choice even for Onex game number 1. But maybe he knows more about this character than I do.
I mean, I feel like just movement for Terry, but even then Sheik, again, being more shifty on these platforms than Terry, I mean, it hasn't really mattered, I guess, because Onex did take that game number 1, taking these early stocks and making it. So even though the stage could be considered favorable for Onex here, just doesn't really matter if he's just going to keep equalizing percent time after time after time. Continuing to do these down is the up smash, not quite going to kill, but go online here. And Nathaniel honestly at kill percent with the right Terry conversion. So we're going to barely miss the
platform almost sets up for the Power Geyser. Not quite still, though. All it's going to take is just one solid connection here from Onex. You can see he's looking for it, gets thrown into the back here, not quite going to die, but has to power knuckle over.
Another solid tomahawk coming out from Nathaniel to really set up into the down smash, connecting on power, like the dunk. I'm a little surprised that connected.
Getting hit out of the dunk. I mean, I'm not surprised. It was late dunk.
That's true.
Right, maybe early on it wouldn't have outraged it.
The raw S-smash is going to take that stock. Nathaniel smiling in the camera there.
S-smash out a hit stun is a wild choice, but hey, it works.
It works.
As long as it works.
Still down in percent, but again, doesn't really matter once you get one Terry jab, one Terry down tilt. And I feel like we were talking about the stage earlier, when Terry is getting closer to higher rage or go meter, right, Nathaniel's been doing a lot more camping on the platforms to bait out a bad option from Onex. So again, I do call back to why this stage was the choice here. Even though Onex did take game 1, it feels like Nathaniel just adjusting so much more, catching a lot of these options from Terry. Because like top plat really hasn't been used that much for Terry. Like we've sometimes seen Terry get onto the side platforms and get something going.
Tried to go for the Power Geyser, right, calling out that there would be a mistech. It just wasn't quite the right distance.
Right. And right now, Nathaniel just getting pushed to the back foot on the sledge here. Gonna just try and figure out a way to get out here, but the platform's gonna be to his benefit as Nathaniel gonna push Onex back into the corner. But the parry once again, not gonna tech it. Good DI, good SDI coming out from Nathaniel to survive the jab power dunk there. Go meter online here. I mean, Nathaniel also at 125, so it doesn't really matter. But that's just a raw buster roll gonna take that stock as Nathaniel on winner side stock right now with Onex having go meter. And we're going to see the platform usage start to come out a little bit more with the up throw. Nice little percent there, but like...
this is dangerous.
I mean, we're about to get to kill percent for Sheik right now.
Oh yeah, well especially with go online. This is really tough territory to be in right now if you're Nathaniel. You're staring down a set loss and Terry still has go. You need to finish the stock off, but Dr. Curb, how?
I mean, you've been doing so good with these parries. You just got to really find that right tomahawk to get the stock there. Trying to get the higher power dunk there, but not quite going to catch onto it as the crack shoe. Putting Nathaniel pretty much on stock point at this point if he can't take the stock off of Onex here. I mean, with these ledge regrabs from the upbees, you're going to have to wonder if Onex is going to call it out here. Because, like, yes, it's very scary to, like, approach that because you do die. But over 100%, that's not going to be the stock there. Now it's the stock.
That's it. I was going to say, he had it there.
Going to take it 2-0 for the first upset of the day.
That's an upset.
Yes.
Okay, wow.
Onex moving on.
Yeah,
taking down
it is.
#1 in Pittsburgh.
And play doorstop.
Doorstop?
Uh-huh.
Interesting. That's going to be an interesting set here.
Well, it's a qualifier for top 32 as well. So one win away. If you get sent down to losers, I think it's going to be a little bit longer. Let's see, AF. Yeah. Needs one more win to make top 32.
Yes.
Cannot lose the next 2 sets.
Looks like we're going to get our next match immediately.
Alrighty. What are we looking at?
I'm not sure. I was hearing someone
we
behind
just know
me.
That there is a match?
Yeah, the pool captain behind me was like, do you guys need another stream match? I'm like, yeah, we could get another stream match. So we're waiting right now. I'm very curious to see who we get here. But like, I feel like Nathaniel was doing so many of the right options there, but it didn't end up mattering. The better stage, the parrying, the well-spaced aerials. If Onex is just going to put on so much of that pressure, and that's exactly what Onex does there to really take that 2-0 and upset. We're going to get Lombardi! Getting Lombardi on stream! Oh, yes! Lombardi, is this E-Tank Lombardi or is this Lombardi set before that? This is the other wave.
Yeah,
so
we got
Lombardi
E-tanked, okay.
He and I were talking about this set quite a bit before the bracket. Lombardi from Ohio, my boy, top 5 in Ohio with Falco.
Wow, okay.
So he's been such a great help in getting Falco really to resurge in the Midwest. But in